Let us imagine that you are a dark-skinned man, like me, or with curly hair, like so-called Afro-Caribbeans. And you are asked to tick a box. And you put black man, black woman, black baby. What is it that you are seeing? Color. You are immediately saying that you are open to the coloring of the law. Some animals are more equal than other animals. Color. The appearance or semblance of a thing. Not a thing, not even an inanimate object, not even an inanimate object like a pen, but you are not even that an inanimate object like a pen or a brick or a pile of wood or pile of coal or the garbage that is in your garbage can. Read it again. The semblance or the appearance or a semblance of a thing. You only assemble it. You only look like that thing. Not like a man, but you look like something. But you're not that thing. You're not even a dustbin pan or a can. As distinguished from the thing itself. That means you are so different from this thing itself that you claim no object. You cannot even claim to be a brick inside of a wall. Quote unquote, as it were. The thing to which the term color is applied does not necessarily have to possess the character imputed to it. A person, which is a corporate instrument, who holds land under color of the title, does not have actual title to it. What that is basically saying that you are a shadow of this pen or the dustbin, and that under the coloring of the law, you only have the illusion that you own your own land, which is yourself, or the land that you stand on, or farm, or live in, called shelter. You don't even have that. You only have the illusion that you own it. As shocking as this is, you can see the explanatory reach and your social contract as men and women, why you must share this information with the millions upon millions that is out there. Not billions, because we do not know how much people there are in this world. Most of the people on this planet are not people. They're called legal fictions, names that are generated. You remember that under Joe Biden, when one person or one man got like 50, 60 votes, 8, 9 votes. And that's how they're creating the censorship, that there are billions of people. Lies upon lies, ladies and gentlemen. I have now finished the slideshow. Can you take me out of the slideshow, please? As I need to repeat myself, your world is going through a transition period that is similar, if not identical, to the Arab Spring uprising. Pick up your experience and take that moment by the hand and walk it into this new world we're in. New earth, new contracts. Don't be moronic, but rather be vigilant as to what is happening in the world. My other Christmas present to you folks may be the best that I can create for you. You are familiar with the story of the genie in the lamp. I'm going to prove the existence of such a thing in front of your face. And as my Christmas present, I'm going to prove it to you. If I was to say to you or ask you, are you a genuine man or woman? What would your reply be? Yes or no? If you are, you would take it up wholeheartedly. Do you have generosity? Are you as a man and woman generous to your children, to each other, to your neighbors, your community? Are you generous? Do you have that generosity? The answer, you're a man or woman, is that you are. Your generosity, ladies and gentlemen, your ability to generate knowledge, creative energy, they're yours. You do it time and time again. Do you have genes? Do you have a genetic code? The code is broken, so therefore, do you have a gene? The answer is yes. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just said to yourself is that you have a genie to be generous, that you have generosity. You have a genie to be generous. You have a genie to have a genetic code. In today's era, you have a gene or a gene pool, which is your forefathers. Every time with 100% evidence that you have a genie, and that genie as a physical presence in your life, in every cell of your body, proves that you have a genie. And that genie, ladies and gentlemen, has been put to sleep by highly skilled and toxic men and women that will stop you by creating illusions that you must never take back your power, called power of attorney. And thereby, they convince you that you should vaccinate yourself from your genetic code. You should vaccinate yourself against your generosity, that which is genuine. The genie, as we understand it, ladies and gentlemen, has the functionality and the power and the calculating capacity, as well as the feeling capacity of thousands of times of what you do sitting there. If you want to know this, look at the genetic code of an animal that is outside in your garden, a squirrel, a dog, or a cat, not domestic. Domestics are you. You have been domesticated to rob you of your genie. And the Crown Corporation administers it because they administer what? The entire of your creative energy. That's why you are taxed to about 90% stealth taxes. And what you are left with is poverty. Which animal on this planet experiences this type of poverty? I know none. And if you're thinking about natural programs, natural history programs on TV, they're lying to you about that as well. Ask any man or a woman that lives in nature. They will tell you, no, that's not what an elephant does. No, that's not what an ant does. To give you the illusion that we are under survival. Any moment you might get predated upon. No, ladies and gentlemen, you look at nature. They don't live on survival. Survivalism mechanism was created by the City of London to one of their operatives called Charles Darwin. Just as Sigmund Freud was brought in to give you an idea called an id, an identification, an ID, which is spelt, looks like, and thinks like an ID, an alternative personality. We know that these corporations, which are lifeless, will all use all manner of tools to give up your genie. They will even knock on the door and say, do you want us to give you a new lamp in exchange for your old lamp? This pen contains the genie of me. I rub it, I use it, and I put it to work, and it's one of my greatest tools that allows me to do what I do. A pen without a genie has no authorship, no authority. And that's what the corporate instruments do. They don't even have a wet ink autograph, let alone a signature. Old lamps, new lamps for old lamps. And time and time again, humanity keeps falling for it. The species known as mankind is a little bit wiser. I wish to thank all my students, direct and indirect, all my subscribers on YouTube, and all those people that have promoted what I have done and the message I have done, and all the members and families and friends of the Federal Postal Court. My warm thank you, heartfelt.